Alrighty, welcome back to another trade recap today. As you can see, I took one trade on the Nasdaq. I ended up taking a long pretty early into market open these past 2 days. Both of my trades have been actually really early into market open. But I just want to go over what I was going through, what my thought process was before, during, after the trade, and really just throughout the whole morning session. So if we take a look at NQ here, kind of want to just replay price and show you what I was going through. So let's go back to market open. Okay. So if you look at the 4 hour, and if we look at overall price here, the past basically week or so, we have been selling off a lot, right? We've been selling off, we've been dumping, and we ended up coming back all the way to OTE of this big price leg, right? We ended up filling this whole new week opening gap from the previous week, and we came back to this unfilled 4 hour bullish fair value gap. Now, what did we do? We held bullish, right? So just from this, I'm leaning more bullish bias. If we scale in a little bit more, oh, it does this every time. Okay, we're just not going to be in replay mode. If we scale into the 30-minute, right, what do we have? We have internal manipulation in the overnight session. We have buy-side liquidity resting above us, right? We're respecting this 4 hour bullish for value gap. We had this internal manipulation, a 30-minute inverse, and as well a change in the state. So basically, this is a bigger time frame forever model, right? Like, this is a bigger time frame forever model. So coming into market open, I am bullish, and I want to see the market go higher. Now, what I marked out was this 1 hour bullish for value gap. I wanted to see price rebalance to that at market open, and take out these internal lows. Take out these internal lows. So what do we end up doing at market open? Now let me kind of go back in replay mode. So right here, market opens, we end up coming up and then selling back off towards sell side, these internal lows right here. And we end up putting in a bullish SMT as well. So if we take a look at ES, if we take a look at ES ends up never taking these lows, which means we have a bullish SMT at the internal lows. So indicating that I don't want to see price go any lower than this if we are bullish. I mark out this first presented bearish for value gap. I want to see this get completely ran through. And when do we end up doing? We end up completely running through it and also closing above the change in the state, the 1 minute change in the state. So I enter long for a little 1-to-1 towards buy side liquidity here. And then I have my break even at this internal high. Now, as well as we did tap back into the 30-minute change. God damn it. So we tapped back into the 30-minute change. I enter long, right? And notice here, we end up edging my break even, right? ES doesn't take this high, so we did not have a bearish SMT. So we end up edging my break even. And this is something that's really important that I want to tell you guys is when we edge my break even, everything that an unprofitable trader would do would move your stop to break even. Oh my God, it edged my break even. It's going to go to the other direction. Move my stop to break even. Well, it didn't move, it didn't hit your break even. There's no SMT. If there was an SMT there, that's valid, right? If ES took this high, there was a bearish SMT, that is completely valid. But there was none of that. We just edged the break even. So I keep my stop right where it is, right? And that'll make more sense as we go on. We end up coming back down, dumping down, tapping back into the inverse. Notice how, I was like literally 8.7. I was like less than 2 points away from getting stopped out. And at this point in time, I said it in my Instagram that I posted today. At this point in time, I assumed like I'm most likely going to get stopped out of this, right? I'm 2 points away, most likely going to get stopped out. I'm completely fine with getting stopped out because this is a trade that I want to take 10 times out of 10 times, right? So I'm completely fine, but as I always do, I just keep my stop. I don't close it early. I just let price do its thing. And what do we end up doing? We end up pumping up, inversing this 1 minute bearish for value gap, right? So I want this to be extremely important. Just let the market do its thing. Everything that happens in between your buy limit and your buy stop orders, or your sell limit and your sell stop orders, is just noise. This is all the market just making noise, trying to get people out of their trade, right? But you just stick with your orders and you let the market do its thing. And what ends up happening? We end up pumping up, hitting my break even, and then in the same move, hitting my take profit. So that was my trade today. I am up around like $2,500 across all my accounts, across my live account and then my Alpha Future accounts. So I'm up around $2,500. Again, this is huge. Just letting your trade play out. As soon as your stop's set and as soon as your take profit set, everything in between that is just noise. And unless your liquidity level gets hit, you don't touch it, right? If there was a bearish SMT, I would have moved my stop to break even. I would have gotten stopped at break even, right? But there was no SMT. My break even did not get hit, so I left my stop order there. And then what ends up happening? Price comes back down, and then we shoot all the way back up towards my take profit. So this is a very huge lesson that you guys can learn. Remember, everything in between your orders is just noise. Let the market do its thing. So that was my trade that I ended up taking today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this trade recap. And there is a big lesson in here that I hope you guys really take to heart. But yep, that was my trade today. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will catch you guys in the next.